sent a question, and he has a problem in differentiating between lottery, which is gambling, and investing money in business, which is susceptible to gain and loss, profit and loss. So he says it's the same principle. If I deposit money, for example, he says, let me see exactly, if I deposit money in a pool, then buying a lucky draw ticket to win a reward versus investing money in a business and then expecting reward, isn't this the same scenario? The answer is no. It is exactly like the people of ignorance times, of Jahiliyyah, the disbelievers, when Allah told us that usury or riba or interest over loans, which is a major sin, when Allah told us it is haram, they said it's like commerce, it's like selling and buying. Allah says, وَأَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَى. Allah has made transactions and selling and buying, commerce, halal, where He had made usury and riba to be prohibited. There is a whole world of difference between usury, between gambling, which depends on luck. See, when you deposit your money and you're able to get a lucky draw, whatever you get from this lucky draw is considered to be interest. It's not gambling, because you have not lost anything. So I give a bank $1 million, and they tell me that we have 1,000 customers of ours who will be participating in a draw, and whoever wins gets a car. So I lose, I don't get a car. Only one of the customers does. But at the end of the day, I'm going to take my money back, the same amount. This is usury. If I win, it is riba. It's like the same transaction that is taking place in the subcontinent a lot and elsewhere, where I go to the owner of a house and I tell him, I'll give you a deposit of $3 million. What kind of a deposit is this? He says, yes, it's in case you do something wrong in the house. So I give him $3 million and I live in this big mansion for nothing, or for $50 a month as rent. And after 3 or 5 years, when I want to leave and move out, he returns the $3 million to me. This is clear riba. This is not selling and buying. This is not renting. This is a loan of $3 million, with the interest being me living in that mansion. Gambling is different. I buy a lottery ticket for $10. I may hit the jackpot and win $400 million. And I may not win anything. Who cares? $10 is nothing to some. This is gambling. This is maisir. This is totally prohibited. Whereas if I buy stocks and goods for 100,000 euros and I bring them over and I sell them, I may make a profit and I may make a loss. This is possible. However, the money circulation has benefited a great deal of people. So it benefited the one who sells the raw material, it benefited the workers who work in the factory, the owner of the factory, the engineers who engineered it, the warehouse, the transportation, the people buying it here. This makes the money productive and useful. Not as when you have a loan shark who just sits there and gives you 100 and demands 120 in return. This is not benefiting anyone except the loan shark. He gets richer and everyone else gets poorer, especially if there's a loss, etc. So I hope this answers your question.